Hi, Creative Greensboro.
Hi, Kimberly Harper.
Hey.
It's great to see you.
Good to see you too.
Can you tell our audience why we're here today at the Greensboro Cultural Center?
Yes, we're here for 33 questions.
Amazing. Let's get started.
Okay, yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel right now?
I'm feeling like a 7.5, y'all.
I think we can bring that up a little more.
Okay.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
I pray.
And what is a book everyone should read?
Oh, Teaching to Transgress by Bell Hooks.
I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah.
If your personality was a color, what would it be?
Absolutely orange.
Absolutely. Do you prefer Saturday nights or Sunday mornings?
Saturday night girl.
Sweet or savory foods?
Love sweets.
Coffee or tea?
I love tea.
I'm learning so much about you already. Can we see what's going on over here?
Yeah, come on. So this is my merchandise table. So I got some nifty doggy collars and, some cosmetic cases of variety of fabric.
These are super cute.
Yes.
So Kim, what's one thing people don't know about you?
Actually, that I can play the guitar.
Musician too.
Yeah.
Where did you grow up and what brought you to Greensboro?
I am from High Point, so I'm in the area.
Just down the road. Where'd you go to school and what did you study?
I am an Aggie through and through, so I went to North Carolina A&T and I earned a BA in English.
And what made you decide to apply for a residency with Grow?
I figured, why not? The opportunity to sew in a studio and share my quilts with the community, I couldn't resist.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Do it scared.
Oof, that's one to write down. Well, can you show me your sewing table over here?
Yeah. Everything that I've made in the studio was done right here on this little machine.
It's a hard-working machine right there.
Yes, it is.
Kim, who was your childhood hero?
My parents, Ronald and Betty Harper.
Shout out Ronald and Betty.
Yeah.
What is your favorite holiday?
Ramadan.
Do you have any hobbies?
This is the hobby. I'm not picking up any more hobbies.
No more room. If this current period of your life was an album, what would the title be?
Mom, What's for Dinner?
Love it. Where do you get your inspiration from?
My family and friends, and definitely my kids, Naima and Amir.
What is your ultimate artistic goal?
Ooh, to really, really learn how to bind with precision. So this is my binding, and I'm working on that.
That looks really tricky. Kim, were you born with your talent, or did you have to work for it?
I had to work for it, work hard for it.
Working every day.
Yes.
What are you most proud of in your artistic career?
Oh, wow, just the confidence that I have to say that I'm a fiber artist and share this work publicly.
Well, looking at the works on display, I can really see that you are an artist.
Yeah.
These quilts are all so beautiful.
Thank you.
So Kim, I've just got a few more rapid fire questions for you.
Okay, let me have them.
What's the last thing you Googled?
North Carolina Muslim Fest.
Living or dead, which artist would you like to meet?
Ooh, Toni Morrison.
Apple Music or Spotify?
Spotify.
And if we clicked on your Spotify app, what would be playing right now?
A leadership podcast by Jenny Clark.
What's your favorite smell?
Love lavender.
And your favorite restaurant in Greensboro?
Imperial Koi. Love the sushi.
Love sushi. So Kim, you've named your sewing practice Sankofa Sewing. Can you tell us a little bit about that concept and how it relates to your work?
Yeah, so Sankofa is a symbol from the Ghanaian language of Twi, or also called a can, and it's a bird, so it shows the bird with an egg in its mouth, and it means to go back and get. And so for me, sewing is going back into the history and past of communities and my own family and remembering that tradition of sewing and bringing it into the past.
Along those same lines, can you tell us more about the connection between quilting and storytelling?
Yeah, quilting and storytelling really go hand in hand. If you have a quilt in your family that is old in particular, you can ask somebody, where did the fabric come from? Who was it connected to? Was it gifted for, an anniversary, a wedding, a baby birth? All those things tell the stories of our families, and that's what quilting does.
That is so beautiful. Can you share one of your favorite moments in your Grow residency so far?
Oh yeah, oh gosh, my favorite moment, one of them. is right here with this quilt. There was a little girl, she was about 7 or 8, and she was in here with her family, and she was so taken with the colors and the busyness of the quilt that she was just like from point to point to point. And I delighted in that, to see this child really taken with this quilt, and see her delight really made me happy.
How do you measure success with your art?
Ooh, at this age, success is really based on how I feel. As long as I'm satisfied with what I've created, that is success for me.
What's something you want to be remembered for?
Being a kind person.
And in your work as a university professor, you've done a lot of research on the topic of maternal health. Why is that topic so important to you?
Yeah.
And how do you think it'll continue to play a role in your future?
Maternal health is important because I am a person who's deeply committed to community, and one of the ways that communities continue to grow is through the birth of children. And I find it really important to support women and birthing people when they have a child. And so I'm hoping that will be my second act, in addition to quilting, when I leave teaching behind for good.
Yeah, I just love that connection of community and storytelling through both of those topics. So Kim, going into the last few days of your residency, what's something people can look forward to?
Yeah, so people can look forward to the closing reception, where everyone who has sewn something here at one of the classes is invited back to share their creations. And we're just going to come out and have a good time, eat some food, and just enjoy each other's company and talk about, our joys and frustrations with the sewing machine.
Well, Kim Harper, thanks so much for being here today and showing us your fantastic work.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.